Welcome for Ketosis for Beginners, a simple explanation for curious minds. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating topic that has become increasingly popular in recent years. Ketosis. What exactly is it? Is it just another diet trend or scientifically sound metabolic shift? Stick around because I'm going to explain everything you need to know about ketosis, simply and understandably. Okay, let's start from the very beginning. Normally, our body primarily gets its energy from carbohydrates. When we eat carbohydrates, they are converted into glucose, which then enters the bloodstream and serves as fuel for our cells. You can think of it like gasoline for your car. But what happens when we drastically reduce our carbohydrate intake? This is where ketosis comes into play. When the body no longer has enough glucose available, it starts to use fat as an alternative energy source. This process mainly takes place in the liver. During fat burning, the liver produces what are called ketone bodies. These are small molecules that are then transported through the blood to our cells, where they serve as new fuel. You could say that the body switches from gasoline mode to the diesel mode, the state in which the body mainly uses ketone bodies for energy production is what we call ketosis. The key to entering ketosis is a significant reduction in carbohydrate intake. Generally, this means eating less than 50 grams of carbohydrates per day, and for some, even less. At the same time, the intake of healthy fats is increased and protein intake is kept moderate. This means that foods like bread, pasta, rice, sugar drinks, and most of fruits need to be severely restricted. Instead, the focus is on foods like avocado, olive oil, nuts, seeds, fatty fish, meat, eggs, and low-carb vegetables like lettuce, spinach, and broccoli. It's important to understand that it's not just about cutting out carbohydrates. A well-planned ketogenic diet also pays attention to an adequate intake of electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium as the body excretes more water in ketosis. So how do you know if you are in ketosis? There are some signs that can indicate it. These includes the so-called keto breath, which can sometimes smell slightly fruity or like nail polish remover. Increased urination, initial fatigue, or the so-called keto flu with symptoms like headaches and nausea. But these usually disappear after a few days. To be sure, you can also use special urine or blood test strips that measure ketone levels. So, why do people choose the ketogenic diet? Well, there are several potential benefits associated with it. These include weight loss, more stable blood sugar levels, which can be particularly interesting for people with type 2 diabetes, potentially increased energy, and improved mental clarity. However, it's important to emphasize that scientific research in some areas is still ongoing, and individual responses to ketosis can vary. So, before you decide to try a ketogenic diet, it's really important that you inform yourself thoroughly and ideally to talk to a doctor or a nutritionist. Ketosis is not suitable for everyone and can also carry risks in certain cases. Remember, a balanced and nutritious diet is always important, no matter which dietary approach you choose. But it should be used with caution and possibly with professional guidance. That's it for today on the topic of ketosis. I hope I was able to give you a good overview. If you have any questions, feel free to write them in the comments. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. So, stay healthy and watch my videos in my archive.